All right, good morning, everyone. Oh, that was so sad, except for one person over here. Good morning, everyone. There we go. That is so much better. Welcome to our awards breakfast this morning. Who is excited to be here? And who is glad it's over? That one is always a little louder. Which is funny. So we are going to go ahead and start with our awards program. My name is Elena Cross. I'm from North Carolina State University. I am this year's chair for the management committee that helps put on this event. And we're going to go ahead and begin with our program. One thing I do want to note, if you're a winner of a silent auction item, they will be texting you during this breakfast. Please don't get up when you get that text and go get your item. They're just letting you know to please go get it when we're done with this presentation. So if you were bidding on something and the number that you wrote down did not get a text, then that means you did not get it. So at this time, I would like to welcome up for our invocation Dr. Sandra Tenbrook from the University of Florida.
Please join me in an attitude of reverence. The month of November is the season of gratitude. Veterans Day is a time set aside to acknowledge sacrifices made on our behalf to ensure our way of life. No matter the circumstances in our lives, we are so very blessed. Whether small or large, may we find joy as we examine our lives and count the gifts we have heaped upon us. When we have challenges and disappointment, may we recognize these things as opportunities to grow and to develop resilience. Let us recognize the sacrifices made on our behalf that allow us to pursue our dreams and to have assurance in knowing our future. Bless the food, the hands that prepared it, and the farmers who grew it. Thank you to our Heavenly Father. Amen.
All right, at this time, I would like to invite for a word of welcome Nick Carter from the University of Kentucky. He is the Local and State Government Regulations Office of the Dean of the Martin Gatton College of Agriculture, Food, and Environment. Did I get it all right?
Yep, that's
right.
right.
All right, excellent.
Thank you so much. Yes, it's a lot to say. Martin Gatton College of Ag, Food and Environment. When somebody gives you $100 million, you use Martin Gatton College of Ag, Food and Environment. Certainly want to welcome you to Kentucky. Want to welcome you to the North American. It's great to have you. As always, it's one of the premier livestock judging events here at our North American event, and we're just glad to have you. We hope you've had an enjoyable time here in Louisville. We've had pretty good weather. The weather's kind of changing right now, but we're just glad you wasn't here last week when earlier in the week with the issues that we had with our neighbor, but with the unfortunate issue with the plane crash. And but certainly, I just want to say that our equine programs are outstanding here at the University of Kentucky. We're so proud of the work they do. I represent Dr. Laura Stevenson, who is new to the College of Ag as the dean for this year. So it's been a challenging year to get going. For her, she's been hitting the road everywhere, and it's hard to keep up with her because she's really doing that. But we're so proud of the equine program and all the staff that are with it, that help you all with these events. They're just so great to have. You know, the equine industry in Kentucky is such an important industry, and it's the premier industry here with we have estimated from an equine survey of 210,000 horses, and in 2023, that was estimated that. But the one interesting fact is it has a $3 billion economic impact that was recorded in that survey. So certainly it is an important industry. You are a part of a very important industry. We're proud, again, of our equine programs. One interesting fact, too, is that 6 out of 10 commonly used equine vaccines are developed through the University of Kentucky in some form or fashion. So we're proud with our affiliation. We're proud to have you here. We have a great equine program, and if you're looking for something in that realm, certainly welcome you to look at that from that standpoint. We wish you well in your results today, and thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for those comments, Mr. Carter. At this time, I'd like to invite Carrie DeRossett, the Extension Specialist from Kentucky 4-H.
Good morning. I just want to say thank you to all the wonderful people that have put these contests on. I get the pleasure of working with this committee and working with Nick and working with Corinne and working with Dr. Camargo, and they all do an excellent job to put on a wonderful contest for you all. So I want to thank them for that. The tradition of the North American is wonderful. I'm 37 years old, and this is my 37th North American. It's been very important to my family, and I'm glad that you are making it important to you and your family as well. On behalf of over 200,000 4-H'ers across the state of Kentucky and 4-H agents in all 120 counties, we want to support you all and are so thankful that you all are here in Kentucky for these national contests. We want to celebrate your accomplishments today. One of my favorite quotes is, "A candle loses nothing by lighting another candle." I want you all to remember that, and I want you all to light that torch for others as you go back home. And I can't wait to see you back at the North American.
All right, at this time, we are going to do a door prize or two. If you wrote your name on your ticket, I'm going to draw 2, and you can come on up, and I will gently chuck something at you from the stage. So it'll be fun for everybody involved. And so I'm not accused of any tomfoolery. I'm going to have the 4-H'ers draw it. Pick 2, please. All right, congratulations to Piper Allen from Tennessee. And Jennifer Kessler. All right, at this time, we are going to move to our pledges. So I'm going to ask Allison Patrone from Oregon to come lead us in our pledges. I would like to ask everyone to stand as she does them.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And then we'll do our 4-H pledge. I pledge my head to clearer thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my health to better living. For my club, my community, my country, and my world.
All right. I'm not going to lie, I just got little goose pimples watching a whole group of 4-H'ers do that pledge. That was pretty cool. So at this time, every year, we invite a 4-H'er who we have noticed that has been at several different events at our contest to come and give a 4-H'er response about how this event has impacted them. And I am pleased to recognize this year is Tess Bergfjord, which I was told I am one of the first people who said her name right on the first try, from New York. And in speaking with Tess this morning, she has competed in a communications event, horse bowl, hippology, and horse judging. And this year will be aging out as a 4-H'er. So we are very excited to have Tess come and give some remarks on what this contest has meant to her.
Hello everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time this morning, and I want to sincerely congratulate you on being at this absolutely amazing event today, and for getting through the long contest yesterday. I'm going to try my best to get through this presentation. I don't have my brother here to crack jokes whenever I lost my train of thought like I did at team communications, but I'm going to try my best. When I was 8 years old, I got dead last in my county's hippology contest. And it was at that time I decided that equine science was going to be my hyperfixation, my lifeblood, and that I was going to compete in every single Eastern National Roundup competition that I could. I regularly ignored the piles of schoolwork my mom tried to get me to do, just so I could go study dental formulas or learn about equine parasites, which, by the way, the Strongylus vulgaris is the best one. That's just how it is. For the past decade, the equine science competitions have always been the highlights of my year, and I can't be more thankful for the opportunity to be a part of it. I'd also like to mention that this contest is an absolutely amazing opportunity to actually meet and connect with people all over the country that have the same horse-crazy energy I know you have. I personally met 2 of my best friends through national animal competitions, both of them of which are in this room right now, Emily and Jake back there. They're the sole reason why I got into Cornell. Last year I was convinced I didn't have a shot of going to an Ivy League school and was hesitant to try applying at all. And they practically dragged me into applying. And Emily, in fact, revised and kept editing my presentation or my essay to the point where I wanted to kill her, because I went through 5 revisions and she still had stuff to say about it. But it was because of both of them that I was actually able to be accepted into the school. And now we're all in it together, and it's been an amazing experience. You'll never know who your best friend is until you actually go out there. And this competition is an amazing opportunity for you to actually meet people that have the same vested interest as you do. Speaking of Cornell, my experiences with competing in the Eastern National 4-H Roundup the past few years is the single largest reason why I'm pursuing equine veterinary medicine. The competitions allowed me to grow my passion for horses and find my true passion through equine reproductive sciences. They also helped me discover new careers in the equine industry and build experiences that I will use for the rest of my life. Because of the knowledge I picked up through here, I was able to pursue and succeed in an internship for training and breeding eventing horses, and gave me the ambition and the background information to become certified in equine massage therapy. These contests are truly just the beginning, and my experiences preparing and competing here have fully prepped me for my new ventures in jobs and my school career. So for many of you, this might be your last year in 4-H, or your last time competing at Eastern Nationals. And you're probably thinking, what's next? I know for me, after competing in hippology especially, that was my thing. That was what I lived for every single year. I felt like my equine science program was over. While I was proud of my teammates and our accomplishments, and I was really thankful to be able to compete here, I had an overwhelming sadness take a hold of me. I really, really struggled to get excited about anything else because I didn't have hippology to look forward to anymore. But while I was wallowing in my hippology-less misery, and I'm not lying when I said I was miserable, my team was able to also compete at the Quarter Horse Congress, and we were able to take the national title. And I bawled the entire way back because I was upset that I couldn't compete in hippology anymore. But something my horse bull coach, Heather Witten, said something to me that really snapped me back into reality. You never really age out of 4-H. Your role just changes. And I honestly don't think there's a truer statement to that. I look back at all the people who have been monumental to my equine journey, from my first horse bull coach that both introduced me to the competition and encouraged me to reach for the stars, to my national hippology coach, Kathy Bliss, who not only prepared me to compete at hippology at the national level, but also literally bent over backwards to help me prepare for my horse communications contest, and my personal struggles around public speaking. All of these people have been in my shoes in the past. They've all shared the passion and the spark for the sciences I know we all have. So for the past few years, I've been co-coaching my county's horse bull and hippology team, and it by far has been the most rewarding and fun venture I have ever done in my life. There's literally nothing more fulfilling than watching the kids that you spent hours getting to know and coaching and developing grow that spark for equine science that you had yourself. If I had any advice for you guys, it would be to stay in the equine science program, even after you've aged out. Whether it be coaching, volunteering at competitions, or finding your own path to be a part of this monumental experience. It may just heal that sadness you're feeling now about your time in competing being over. I may or may not still cry when I open my old study material for 2018 to get my new juniors ready, but it genuinely is the most amazing and fulfilling experience, and I wish for everyone to have that feeling. So congratulations again for being here, and I wish for all of you the best of luck on both your placements today and your next adventures to come. And I have an enormous thank you for all the coaches and volunteers who put their time and soul into the development of this program. You guys truly make an incredible impact on all of the people in this program. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Tess. It's wonderful to hear how applicable that this experience has been, and I love to hear that you're giving back at the county level. I hope that those of you who are older and getting ready to age out would consider doing that as well. So we are going to move forward now to our donor response. So for those of you who have not yet realized it, we are here at the North American International Livestock Expo, and we are very, very privileged to be part of that event and to have their support. They are our single biggest donor to this event, and so I would like to welcome Corinne Feder, who is the Executive Director of Expositions.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Let's give a round of applause for the caterer, OVG, for the breakfast they served this morning. Welcome to all of you on behalf of my boss, Mr. David Beck, our President and CEO, his Chief of Staff, Mr. Matt Johnson, the Executive Committee of the American International Livestock Expo, as well as the Kentucky State Fair Board, which Nick Carter sits on that board. This contest is one of many that will occur here during the North American that started on November 6th and will run till November 20th. This year marks the 52nd year of the North American, so it started in 1974, and when it started then, it was started by a man named Harold Workman, and he was on staff with the Department of Agriculture at that time, and if you walk in the North Lobby, his name is on that lobby. Mr. Workman grew up on a farm in western Kentucky, just like many of you, just a young man that grew up in 4-H and FFA, and he went to the University of Kentucky and got a degree in animal science. And he was an individual that God used at the right time in the right way with the right people around him and started this expo 52 years ago with just 5 breeds of beef cattle. And today, it's the world's largest purebred livestock show in the world. I mean, it's the largest. There's 8 species of livestock, and we'll have just under 30,000 entries during this 2-week run. So do not take your experiences, whether you win or lose, lightly. The more you do, even if you're not the winner in your event, learn from it, grow from it, and you'll gain confidence from it. I competed here with livestock judging, and I had good days and bad days throughout my judging career. And I always wanted to be a veterinarian, but God had a different plan. I was not very good in physics. I took it twice, and it just didn't go well, Nick. But I did get my animal science degree and graduated. And my first job out of college was working in a poultry company in North Carolina for 2.5 years. And I'd never touched a bird before in my life. I was a cattle girl. But my grandmother said, hang in there, those birds are making you money. And I said, yes, ma'am. So I kept my job, and I got promoted and ended up back in Kentucky and stayed with that company a total of 8 years. And then when I was 30, I needed to make a change. And Mr. Workman, who had been someone I'd watched as a child growing up, was just someone I always thought had an interesting job. And I actually interviewed him when I was at UK because we had to interview someone with an interesting career. And I just knew that he would hire me on the spot, and he didn't. So that's how I ended up in North Carolina. But fast forward, 30 years old, I came to the North American in November of 1999, and I saw Mr. Workman, and I didn't know if he would remember me or not. And I said, Mr. Workman, how are you? And he said, I believe you have something to send to me. And I said, yes, sir, I do. And I sent him my resume, and at 30 years old, he hired me to be the director of expositions, and everyone that worked here at that time was older than me. But I think throughout my career, he was working on me during that time in North Carolina and in Western Kentucky, and learning the skills to work with people older than me, with independent farmers, and just how to communicate with people on that level from a business side. So I guess I'm saying all that to you all to say, you don't know what the future holds for you, and you may be winners today, and you may not go home with the top prize, but don't give up, never give up. And we are thrilled to have you here. If you don't mind, if this is your first time coming to Louisville, Kentucky, would you please stand up? That's a pretty big percentage, and we are thrilled to have you in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. I'll share one more thing with you, and I don't want to take too long because you all have a lot of exciting things to get to this morning. But Mr. Carter mentioned the plane crash, and my husband flies that plane. He's an MD-11 pilot for UPS, and there's 154 captains on that fleet, and 2 of them passed away this week. So please keep all those families in your prayers. And my husband's an instructor, and he knew all 3 of the pilots on that plane, and he had trained them. So we're all in this together, no matter what walk of life we come from. And I really appreciate Tessa's comments, because equine science, animal science, they're great fields, and you don't know the impact that you're going to have on people all around you. So congratulations to you. Welcome to Kentucky, and please come back.
All right. Thank you so much, Corinne. All right, we're going to do 2 more door prizes, and then I'm going to ask Meg Sachs, who is a Minnesota 4-H volunteer, to come up to present our Outstanding Service Award. So I'm going to draw 2 more names. All right, Trish B. from New York. And Jill Losmack Malberg.
Good morning, everyone. One of the long-standing traditions of this event is to honor an individual who has been a true pillar at the Eastern National 4-H Horse Roundup success. This year's recipient has been an integral part of the management team for several years. It takes a certain blend of dedication, attention to detail, hard work to sustain this event of this caliber. This year's recipient certainly embodies these qualities. For many years, she has had a steadfast presence on the Hippology Committee. She has dedicated countless hours, often behind the scenes, ensuring the contest runs with a level of precious and prestige. Her work is always thorough, and her drive to maintain the integrity and high standards of the contest is evident in every task she undertakes. Her long tenure and deep institutional knowledge are unmatched. Service in 4-H is about commitment, and this award also acknowledges the immense effort and dedication put forth by our volunteers. It recognizes the hard work, the planning, the organizing, and the sustained contribution over many years. So while we recognize her specific and powerful contributions to the Hippology's contest operations and structure, we also acknowledge the sheer longevity and dedication of her service. Please join me in welcoming our new Eastern National Roundup Service Award, Deb Hagstrom from Illinois.
So it's always great to be part of a group of great people. And we all on the management committee really deserve the same recognition every year because we all work really hard. We all feel very passionate about what we do here. And so while my name might be on the plaque this year, it really is for everybody. And I really appreciate what Tess said about as you guys are aging out of 4-H, please try to stay involved from the leader level, from the volunteer level, from the coach level, because the older you get, the more you realize the value of what these youth are being able to do. I did not have the pleasure of being a 4-H member. I grew up in a really tiny town in northern Wisconsin, and every time I come here, that is one of my biggest regrets, is I didn't have those opportunities. So, again, it's been said, even if you're not a winner today, that's not what it's about. It's about having the experiences. It's about making the friendships. It's about learning tough lessons of how to work hard and maybe not get where you wanted to be, but work harder the next time. And stay committed, make changes, and have success in the future. So thanks to the whole management committee for this recognition. It's been my ultimate pleasure to serve for this length of time so that I can give 4-Hers opportunities that I did not have.
All right. Well, congratulations. Very, very well reserved, or well deserved. My goodness. Now, before we move into the presentation of our awards, which I know you guys are all really excited about, there is one group who we have not really taken a moment to acknowledge yet this morning. 4-Hers, did you do all of this by yourself? Okay, some of you might be like, yeah, well, that's kind of a lie. You might have done a lot of it by yourself, but you had family, parents, and specifically coaches who have gotten you to this point. So 4-Hers, I would like to take a moment and give a standing ovation to the coaches who have helped prepare these young people. Now, I am curious, before I turn it over to our official awards, of our coaches, if you were a previous 4-H'er, will you please raise your hand? That's pretty cool to see. That's pretty cool to see. So one quick note, if you are an award recipient today, we do have some photos that we're going to take. If it is a category, like hippology and horse judging have categories, it's going to be the first place individual and the first place team. And if it's an overall for anything, it's going to be all of the overall individuals. And it's going to be the first and second place teams overall. And Miss Anna over here is going to grab you. If you're not sure, you can look awkwardly at her and she will say, stay or come. And then you can come with her. Also, if you receive one of these amazing trophies or larger awards that we have graciously been given by several of our donors, we have boxes specific for those awards for you to get them home safely. So what you can do if you receive one of those awards is if you go directly across the hall into room 108, there is a table and a stack of boxes that are all very neatly labeled for the specific award. So please make sure you grab that box for your award and it will fit the uniquely shaped award. So for those of you who need to package that up or travel, that's what we're going to do. So I am going to go ahead and turn it over to our first award, which if you want, you can follow along in our program, but it's going to be our Hippology contest.
Okay, so I just want to recognize as we get started with our awards, the other members of the Hippology Committee. We have standing down here helping to hand out Leona Ragsdale from Clemson University, who is our committee chair. We have Sawyer Main from the University of Tennessee. Amy Berger, also from the University of Tennessee. Meg Sachs from Minnesota 4-H. And then wrangling for photos is Anna Meyer, and she is an alumni of the Kentucky 4-H program. So again, just reiterating Tessa's message that your career is not done when you turn 18 or 19 in 4-H. You flip it around and you get to be on this side of the equation instead of that side of the equation. I also want to recognize the judges that we had for team problems. We have our prepared team problem, 2 judges, and the impromptu team problem judge. 2 of those judges came from University of Kentucky, and then 1 is a graduate of the University of Louisville program. So thanks to our judges. We had 22 teams this year, a fairly good-sized contest with a total of 84 contestants, and we are going to award top 10 individuals in each phase, and then top 10 teams in each phase. So we are going to start with the written phase. Top 10 individuals who are going to receive a ribbon sponsored by Extension Horses, and the high individual is going to receive a plaque provided by the American Quarter Horse Association. And first, I want to recognize in this category, we had a tie for 10th and 11th. So I want to recognize our 11th place individual who did not come out on top on that tiebreaker, even though we unfortunately do not have a ribbon for you. But for the written phase individual in 11th place with a tie score for 10th from Oregon was Allison Patron. So winning that tiebreaker and earning our 10th place ribbon from North Carolina is Morgan Grosheim. In 9th place, also from North Carolina, is Audrey Taylor. Our 8th high individual in the written phase from Iowa is Riley Fuerta. Finishing in 7th from Ohio is Lauren Nickham. We had a tie for 5th and 6th. The tie was broken on the higher station score for that individual. In 6th place from Virginia is Emma Willie. And our 5th place individual for written exam from North Carolina is Day Akers. Earning 2 more points in this phase. In 4th place from Virginia is Emma Kate Sazonov. Finishing with 3 more points, and 3rd place from Washington State is Case Friesian. Perhaps one of the best last names that are here today. A mere 2 points higher in our reserve high individual position for written exam from Virginia is Mary Beth Martin. And needing their photo taken, our high individual in the written exam phase from North Carolina is Emmy Creek. All right, so top 10 teams, ribbons are provided by Extension Horses, and we have a plaque for the high team that's provided by the North American International Livestock Expo. In 10th place is the team from Tennessee. And we have some tight scores, so I'm going to give you the point gaps. Earning 2 more points as a team. In 9th place is the team from Iowa. Squeaking out 1 more point. In 8th place is a team from Missouri. Again, 1 point higher in their team total. In 7th place is the team from Oregon. Our 6th place team in the written phase is the team from Massachusetts. And finishing in 5th place is South Carolina. Eking out 1 more point again, in 4th place is the team from New York. Our 3rd high team in the written phase, which actually is the written exam plus the slides, those of you that are familiar with the slides, in 3rd place is the team from Washington. And our reserve high team in the written phase is the team from Virginia. Our high team needs to go over to the photo area and have their picture taken. And as a team, earning 1 additional point. Our high team in the written phase is North Carolina. All right, moving on to the judging phase. Again, ribbons provided by Extension Horses. Our reserve high individual has a Kimes Ranch hat that was donated, and then our high individual has a plaque from the American Quarter Horse. Again, we're only awarding top 10, but I am going to recognize the 11th place individual who tied for 10th place. So for recognition, please clap for Kylie Dykstra from Maryland. So in 10th place, receiving that ribbon from Massachusetts is Lillian Zink. And a lot of these judging scores were tight, so earning one additional point. In ninth place from Ohio is Lauren Nickum. Again, coming away with one additional point. In eighth place from Vermont is Amy Thurston. With one more point. In seventh place from South Carolina is Allison Jewell. Again, one additional point. In sixth place from New Hampshire is Reagan Vincent. This time increasing by 2 points. In fifth place from Massachusetts is Kaylin McLaughlin. Another 2-point increase and having a tie for third and fourth, which is broken on exam score. In fourth place from Connecticut is Olivia Hatt. And third place hails from Virginia, and that's Mary Beth Martin. Another 2-point increase and another tie for reserve and champion in the individual phase of judging. Again, broken on exam score. Representing the state of Oregon is Allison Patron. And then winning the tiebreaker and placing first, also needing their photo taken from North Carolina, is Emmy Creek. All right, so moving on to top 10 teams in judging. Again, ribbons are sponsored by Extension Horses, and the plaque is provided by the North American International Livestock Expo. In 10th place is the team from Iowa. Our 9th place judging team is from Tennessee. Earning 8th place is Pennsylvania. And finishing in 7th is the team from Oregon. As a team, earning 5 more points, putting them in 6th place, is the team from Vermont. In 5th place for judging, we have the team from Virginia. And earning 3 more points as a whole, finishing in 4th place, is Massachusetts. Coming away 1 point higher in 3rd place is a team from Connecticut. Our reserve high team in judging is South Carolina. And totaling an additional 3 more points and requiring a photo at the photo booth is our champion team in the judging phase, and that is North Carolina. All right, moving on to stations.
which is one of the phases that we on the management committee enjoy creating content for the most. Hopefully you guys as participants enjoy going through that phase because we work really hard to make it exciting for y'all. Top 10 in the individual phase, those ribbons again are provided by Extension Horse. Reserve High gets a Kimes Ranch hat, and our high individual gets a plaque from the American Quarter Horse Association. Again, tight scores, a chunk of ties. We had a tie for 8th, 9th, and 10th place, broken on the individual's written exam score. Finishing in 10th place from North Carolina is Morgan Grosheim. Earning a 9th place from Ohio is Lauren Nickham. And then winning that three-way tiebreaker in 8th place from Virginia is Emma Willie. Placing 7th in stations from North Carolina is Audrey Taylor. And then we had some really tight scores between 6th place and 2nd place. In 6th place from Washington is Case Friesian. Earning 3 more points from Maryland is Olivia Baltrosky. With 2 additional points, in 4th place from North Carolina is Day Akers. Earning an additional point, in 3rd place from Virginia is Mary Beth Martin. With 1 more point, in 2nd place, also from Virginia, is Emma Kate Sasnov. And our high individual for stations requiring a photo at the booth from North Carolina is Emmy Creek. Top 10 teams in stations. In 10th place, we have our team from Pennsylvania. Totaling 2 additional points, in 9th place is Idaho. Finishing in 8th is our team from Missouri. And our 7th place stations team is from Tennessee. Earning 6th place ribbons is the team from South Carolina. And in 5th place is Washington. Our team that placed 4th is from Massachusetts. And in 3rd, we have the team from New York. And our 2025 reserve team for stations is the team from Virginia. Our champion team requiring a photo at the backdrop is our team from North Carolina. All right, so moving on to the team problem phase, which there are no individual ribbons for, just team ribbons. Again, our teams had to do a prepared team problem that they had 10 minutes to work on before giving the response, and an impromptu, which is you're handed the problem as you walk in the room and you got to present it immediately. In 10th place, we have the team from Massachusetts. And in 9th place is the team from Washington. With a 2-point increase, in 8th place is the team from Iowa. And then we have a tie for 6th and 7th. And I think this might be the first time since I've been doing this, which has been a while, that we've ever had a tie in team problem. So that tiebreaker was broken on total exam score for each team. And in 7th place, we have the team from Tennessee. And winning the tiebreaker, earning 6th place, is Missouri. Our 5th place team is from Florida. And placing 4th is Virginia. Our 3rd high team in the team problem phase is New York. Our reserve high team is the team from North Carolina. That brings us to our champion team in the team problem phase, who requires a photo at the photo drop or the backdrop, is our team from South Carolina. All right, we're almost done. For those of you that are not Hippology, here for Hippology. So overall, we do top 10 individuals, ribbons, and top 10 individual plaques for 3rd through 10th are provided by Extension Horse. Reserve individual ribbon and plaque is sponsored by the American Morgan Horse Association. The high individual receives a $500 scholarship, a trophy from the American Quarter Horse Association, and a ribbon provided by Extension Horses. And before we get into our overall results, I do also want to announce for the Hippology coaches that there will be some results to pick up after the entirety of the award banquet is complete, and we will be up here towards the front, kind of by our awards table, for you to pick up that additional information. So for these top 10 individuals, we need photos of everybody. So once you receive your award, if you will go to my left, to the corner, to the photo area, you will have your photo taken as a group. So for our overall individuals, in 10th place from North Carolina is Morgan Grossheim. Finishing 9th overall from Washington is Case Friesian. In 8th place from Maryland is Olivia Baltrotsky. 7th and 6th place were separated by 1 point. In 7th place from North Carolina is Audrey Taylor. And in 6th place from Virginia is Emma Kate Sasnov. Our 5th high individual overall for Hippology from Virginia is Emma Willie. The 4th high individual from Ohio is Lauren Nickum. Finishing in 3rd overall from North Carolina is Day Akers. And our reserve high individual for 2025 from Virginia is Mary Beth Martin. Our champion individual overall for Hippology for 2025 from North Carolina is Emmy Creek. All right, for our team awards, we have a ribbon for each member and the coach for all of our awards, and we have a top 10 plaque for those in 3rd through 10th. Our reserve team trophy is provided by the Arabian Horse Association, and a plaque for each member from the North American International Livestock Expo, plus a Kimes Ranch hat. And our high team will receive the traveling trophy provided by the American Quarter Horse Association. You get to keep it for a year, and then you have to return it to us so we can give it to next year's winners. We have the non-traveling trophy or plaque provided by the North American, and also plaques for each member also provided by the North American International Livestock Expo. And as I'm shuffling papers, what did I do? There we go. All right. So in 10th place overall is the team from Iowa. In 9th place, we have Oregon. Finishing in 8th is Missouri. And earning the 7th place overall is our team from Tennessee. We had 4.5 points separating 5th and 6th. In 6th place is our team from Massachusetts. And 5th place is Washington. Our 4th high team is from New York. And finishing in 3rd is South Carolina. Our reserve high team receiving the reserve high trophy, also requiring a photo to be taken, is our team from Virginia. Which means our champion team for 2025 in the Hippology contest is the team from North Carolina. Again, there will be some results to pick up after all awards are complete.
So much to talk. There is. All right. While we are bringing up our next group, we're going to do another drawing for another door prize. All right, Megan Salamone. And Mark Saito. All right. Is Mark coming? Going once. Going twice. No Mark. Emerson Swimmer from New York. All right, next up, we're going to move into our individual presentation contest.
Okay, good morning. We are going to recognize the top 10 individuals in the presentation competition. We had a total of 14 presenters yesterday, and they were amazing. Our top 10 individuals will receive ribbons and plaques from NAILE. Our reserve high individual receives a trophy from the American Morgan Horse Association, and our high individual gets a trophy from Arabian Horse and a $500 scholarship. And remember, all of our top 10, we do need to get your picture at the backdrop. Starting in 10th place with a score of 222 from Washington, Maria Collin. Ninth place with a score of 236 from Minnesota, Aurelia Ruby. And remember, we need all 10 of you to get your pictures taken. Eighth place with a score of 242 is Danielle Delaney from Massachusetts. Seventh at a score of 252 from North Carolina, Emerson Page. Sixth with a score of 255, Finley Barnett from Oregon. In fifth with 262 points from Florida, Beatrice Davenport. Moving into fourth with 264 points, Kira Colarosi from New York. And in third with 268, which is 1 point off of first and second who were tied. In third, Anastasia Bussar from New Jersey. And again, first and second are tied with 269 points. That is broken on delivery score. So our reserve champion individual from Maryland, Hannah Williams. Also known as the Galloping Gourmet. And our champion individual presenter, Ethan Ferris from Virginia. Ethan gave an outstanding talk on the pit ponies used in the coal mines.
All right, keeping with our communications division, our next presenter is going to be Hunter Lyles for the public speaking contest.
Alrighty, good morning. We had 13 individuals go in our public speaking contest this morning. This morning, our top 10 individuals will receive ribbons and top 10 individual plaques sponsored by NAILE. The reserve individual will receive a ribbon and a trophy from the Paint Horse Association, and our high individual will receive a ribbon, a trophy from the Arabian Horse Association, and a $500 scholarship. So thank you to all of our sponsors who made the public speaking contest possible this year. Our 10th place individual with a score of 258 from New York is Sydney Kolodzage. Ninth place individual with a score of 263 from Maryland is Tessa Defender. Our 8th place individual from Missouri is Darcy Davis with a score of 265. The 7th place individual in the public speaking contest with a score of 273 from Washington is Leah Andreasen. Sixth place in the public speaking contest with a score of 274 from New Jersey is Melanie Farrell. Fifth place, just 1 point higher with a score of 275, is Adrian Davis from Pennsylvania. Fourth place, again, just 1 point higher with a score of 276, from the state of Tennessee is Paley Doyle. Third place with a score of 282 from Massachusetts is Elizabeth Tripp. Our first and second place individuals were also tied in the public speaking contest, with the tie broken on the delivery scores. Our second place individual getting a trophy from the American Paint Horse Association and a score of 284 from North Carolina is Briley Colbert. And our national champion in the public speaking contest, receiving a trophy from the Arabian Horse Association and a $500 scholarship from Oregon, is Cassidy Moore. She gave a talk on cruelty or kindness, examining horse slaughter in the United States. I'm going to stay up here, and for the team presentation contest, we had 14 teams competing this year, and would like to thank our ribbons and top 10 team plaques being sponsored by the Certified Horsemen's Association, the NRHA for sponsoring our reserve team trophies, and the Pinto Horse Association for sponsoring our high team trophies. With that, our 10th place team with a score of 247 from Florida is the team of Mary Jett and Addison Waller. We do ask that our top 10 teams also head towards the photo backdrop. Our top 5 teams, apologies. In 9th place with a score of 248 from Connecticut is the team of Meredith Cope and Olivia Rose Salvatore. In 8th place with a score of 256 is the team from Georgia, Sarah Morgan Sapp and Maylee Barnes. Seventh place with a score of 260, 6th and 7th were tied, again broken on the delivery score. 7th place is going home to Maryland, the team of Brianna Schwam and Mabry Orndorff. Our 6th high team is the team from New Jersey, Elizabeth Saltbars and Erica Saltbars. Moving up to our 5th place team for the team presentation contest with a score of 267 from New York is the team of Charlotte and Samantha Parsons. Fourth place, just 1 point higher with a score of 268 from Illinois is the team of Hannah Wenzel and Allison Burns. Third place team with a score of 272 is the team from Virginia, Sherry Klug and Abigail Massey. Our reserve champion team for the team presentation contest with a score of 276, taking home 2 trophies sponsored by the NRHA, is the team from Tennessee, John Everett Martin and Savannah Hanson. Our national champion team in the team presentation contest with a score of 285 from North Carolina is the team of Sophia Hayslop and Abigail Poirier. Congratulations to our teams in the team presentation contest. Okay, now we're going to present the State Communications Team Award. This is a combination of the scores of the youth that competed in the 3 different communications contests: individual and team presentation and public speaking. Starting in 10th place with a score of 509 is Florida. In 9th with 541 is Virginia. Eighth place with 552 points is Tennessee. Seventh with 738 points is Oregon. In 6th with 739, just 1 point higher, is Washington. In 5th with 770 is Massachusetts. Fourth place with 789 is New York. Our third high communications team had a score of 792, and that's Maryland. Our reserve champion team will receive a trophy from the American Paint Horse Association and also awards from Kimes Ranch. And we do need you to get your pictures taken at the backdrop. Our reserve champion team had a score of 802, and that's New Jersey. Our champion team will receive a plaque for each member and the coach from the North American. And unfortunately, our traveling trophy did not make it back to Kentucky to give out, but we have a stand-in, and we will, the last year's recipient's going to mail the traveling trophy. But our champion team
with a score of 821, coached by Cameron Lowe, is North Carolina.
Next, we'd like to do our awards for our Horse Bowl contest. And I'd like to recognize our officials. Jen Nato, who's one of our other co-chairs, had to fly out this morning, so wasn't able to be with us. Deb Mannering is our other co-chair for the contest. We have really an outstanding group of folks who come back every year, help serve as officials, and help make that contest go very smoothly and make it a fun and exciting experience for the kids. So huge round of thank you to all of our participants and all of our coaches and our officials for the contest. So unlike some of the others, we start with our teams because everybody in Horse Bowl kind of knows who won the contest by the end of the day. But we want to make sure that we recognize all of our top 10 teams. We did have 15 this year who came, so our numbers are back up again a little bit. And each of our teams will be receiving ribbons for the top 10 teams, our traveling trophy that will go to our high team. We also have a non-traveling trophy sponsored by the North American for the high team, and plaques for each member of that team from the North American. For this year, our 10th place team in the Horse Bowl contest was the team from Vermont. In 9th place, the team from Massachusetts. The 8th place team is the team from Oregon. In 7th place, the team from New Jersey. Our 6th place team was from Washington. Our 5th high team was the team from Illinois. In 4th place, the team from Maryland. Our 3rd place team for this contest was the team from Virginia. In our top 2 teams, this was a tough, hard-fought battle. We ended up having to have a second final round in order to get that double elimination, but very close scores and high individual scores from both of those teams all through the contest. So right down to the very end, our reserve champion team for the 2025 contest is the team from New York. And our 2025 National Champion Horse Bowl team is the team from North Carolina. And if we could have our champion and reserve champion teams go over and have their pictures taken over here at the backdrop. In our top 10 individual category, we do have ribbons for the 3rd through 10th place individuals and a top 10 individual plaque sponsored by Bertha Durbin. The reserve individual receive a ribbon and trophy sponsored by the American Paint Horse Association. And our high individual will be receiving a $500 scholarship, a trophy sponsored by the Arabian Horse Association, and a champion ribbon. And for this year, our 10th place high individual in the horse bowl contest, and these scores are based on the sum of their high 3 games, with ties broken by the average score and then the highest score. And we did have multiple ties in the contest, so we'll post those for our coaches. And so the tiebreakers did kick in several times. Yep, top 10s all go for a picture, so make sure that you make your way over here to the backdrop. In 10th place, from the state of Virginia, Hazel Lyman. In 9th place, from North Carolina, Megan Montgomery. Our 8th place individual, from North Carolina, Kylie Green. In 7th place, from Washington, Linnea Gay. And in 6th place, from Maryland, Stella Otto. Fifth high individual, from the state of New York, Lucas Letson. In 4th place, from New Jersey, Sarah Irian. And in 3rd place, from Washington, Jason Dodge. Our reserve champion high individual for horse bowl, with a sum of top 3 games of 20 points, from the state of Illinois, Anna Hessel. And our champion high individual for the horse bowl contest, with a sum of top 3 games of 25 points, from the state of New York, Emily Jago. And as those of you in horse bowl know, we did something a little bit unique this year. We have never done that before, but we've had multiple requests over the years from those coaches who are former horse bowl people who said, gosh, I just wish I could play one more time. So we gave them that opportunity this year, and we had a coaches round of the contest, and Deb wrote some questions for them. They included not just horse bowl questions, but also some Kentucky trivia and some other questions in there. But we'd like to recognize those teams. So if you were on Team 1, which the coach was from New Jersey, Massachusetts, New York and Oregon, Virginia, and Maryland, if they would stand up and just be recognized. Their coach was the youth team captain from New Jersey. So Team 2 was North Carolina, Vermont, New York, and Washington, and their coach was the North Carolina youth captain. Yay. Team 3 was New Hampshire, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Florida, and Maryland, and Florida youth captain. So it was single elimination. They didn't get a second chance. Those questions, like we said, came from the resources and then 4-H and Kentucky trivia. And our 3rd place team, we do not have fabulous prizes, unfortunately, but we wanted to recognize them, went to Team 1. So congratulations for 3rd place. Our 2nd place team was Team 3. And our champion coaches team was Team 2. So congratulations to all of you. We are already plotting excellent trivia questions for next time. So congratulations.
All right. We do a silent auction every year, as I'm sure you guys have either looked at or contributed to, and it's kind of gotten to be a fun battle of the baskets, if you will. So every year we do have an award for the state or the group or the club or the team that comes up with the highest selling basket item. And this year, our high seller item is from New York. So whoever took the lead on putting the basket together gets this plaque, so they can come up and get it. Also, I would like to point out for a moment, there is on your table some of these QR codes, and if you would take a moment and fill them out at some point, that would be fantastic. I'm going to hand this off right quick. And also, we're going to do our final door prize. I'm going to do 3 drawings, then we're going to get to our horse bull or horse judging awards. All right, we have Hannah Wenzel, James Anderson, and Edith Voles. I'll go out this way.
Okay, I am privileged to be able to go through the results of our horse judging contest. Before I actually start reading off all of those awards and names, though, I do want to extend a couple words of gratitude. Putting on a horse judging contest, especially at a venue like this, has lots of extra challenges. We have weather to consider, we have horses that we're bringing in that are not already on site, and we need some extra volunteers to help make all of that happen. So first of all, I want to thank my amazing, wonderful, dedicated committee that helps bring my eyes back down to size here when things get a little stressful. So thank you to Elena Cross, to Ashley McCarter, to Kirsten Cowan, to Jessica Tyson from New York, who did some help with us behind the scenes, and to our wonderful Dr. Sandra Tenbrook, who will be retiring from the University of Florida, and this is her last year serving with us in this role on this committee. So thank you, Dr. T. We also had some fabulous volunteers that helped us by serving as group leaders. It was a little more for them to do this year as we implemented a Scantron judging system. So to those folks that helped us out as group leaders when we were outside, and then as reason room monitors, which you are literally like sitting in a room for the whole afternoon until all those reason sets are done. Thank you also very, very much for taking that time and doing that job. And a huge thanks, even though they are not here, but to our wonderful horse providers, the folks who were so willing to get up at dark 30 and drive their horses in for us and have them presented for you to evaluate. And of course, our officials, we thanked them yesterday when we gave the critiques, but we were privileged to have a very esteemed panel of officials in the end to help review these classes and sort them for us. So tremendous thanks to everyone. And we will move into our first section. In our halter division, Our high individual receives a plaque from the American Quarter Horse Association. The reserve, an award from Kimes Ranch. Top 10 are getting ribbons from the Arabian Horse Association. As we go through this, all high individuals and high teams, I believe too, go make sure that you get your picture taken. I'll try to remember to remind you, but I've got good folks here who'll make sure that happens too. In our individual halter classes, we had several ties, all broken on reasons. In 10th place, from Ohio, Callie Finnegan. In 9th place, from Maryland, Emma Hutchinson. In 8th place, from North Carolina, Addison Taylor. In 7th, also from North Carolina, Zoe Lovelace. 6th place, from New York, Lauren Canario. In 5th place, from Tennessee, Kaylee Roca. In 4th place, from Oregon, Maya Smith. In 3rd place, from Tennessee, Piper Allen. In 2nd place, from Virginia, Casey Feltz. And our 1st place individual in the halter division, please make sure you get your picture taken, from New York, Tess Bergfjord. Our top 10 teams in halter will be receiving ribbons from the Arabian Horse Association. Our high team receives a plaque from Extension Horses. Ties, again, in this division are broken on reasons. In 10th place, the team from Vermont. 9th place goes to Minnesota. 8th place to Ohio. 7th place to Pennsylvania. 6th place goes to the team from Oregon. 5th to Massachusetts. 4th to Tennessee. 3rd to Virginia. And our top 2 teams, again, were one of those ties, broken on reasons. 2nd place goes to New York. And our high team overall in the halter division goes to North Carolina. In our performance division, our top 10 individuals receive ribbons from the Arabian Horse Association. Our high individual receives an award from the American Quarter Horse Association, and the reserve an award from Kimes Ranch. We're very thankful for those sponsors. Ties broken on reasons in the performance division as well. In 10th place, from Pennsylvania, Annabelle Ewing. In 9th place, from Maryland, Kendall Rohrer. In 8th place, from Tennessee, Jordan Davis. 7th place, from North Carolina, McKenna Allred. In 6th place, also from North Carolina, Addison Taylor. In 5th place, from Virginia, Casey Feltz. In 4th place, from Tennessee, Piper Allen. 7th was McKenna Allred, North Carolina. 6th was Addison Taylor. Are we good? I'll slow down. You guys seemed like you were going so well, so I was trying to keep up with you. I was trying to keep up with you all. I was like, oh, they're passing them out fast. I better keep going. All right, so where am I left off? Third. Third place from Virginia, Sierra Weimer. Second place from Massachusetts, Allison McKinnon. And our high individual in the performance division with a score of 279 from North Carolina, Kinley Johnson. Our teams in performance, top 10 teams receive ribbons sponsored by the Arabian Horse Association. The high team will receive a plaque from Extension Horses. All right, we're ready. In 10th place, our team from Ohio. In 9th place, Michigan. In 8th place, Pennsylvania. In 7th place, the team from Florida. In 6th place, the team from Maryland. Fifth place goes to New York. In 4th place, Massachusetts. Third place to our team from Tennessee. In 2nd place with a score of 808, our team from Virginia. And in 1st place with a score of 820, North Carolina. Okay, ready? Our next division is the Oral Reasons division, arguably one of the most exciting for us to award. We love seeing how our 4-Hers progress in their delivery and being able to get up and speak and defend their critical decisions. So our top 10 individuals receive ribbons from the Arabian Horse Association, our reserve, and an award from Kimes Ranch, and our high overall individual receives an award from the American Quarter Horse Association. In 10th place, again, our ties in reasons, we generally have a few ties in every category. Ties in the Oral Reasons division are broken on the lowest placing scores. Remember, if you placed lower and you still got a high reason score, that means you were able to out-talk your placing. So reasons ties are generally broken on lower placing scores. So in 10th place from Tennessee, we have Jordan Davis. In 9th place from North Carolina, Addison Taylor. In 8th place from Wisconsin, Sierra Severson. Seventh from Virginia, Colton Moy. In 6th place from North Carolina, Zoe Lovelace. In 5th place from Tennessee, Abigail Wicker. In 4th place from Virginia, Casey Feltz. In 3rd place from Tennessee, Kaylee Roca. In second place, with a score of 177 from Tennessee, Piper Allen. And in first place with a score of 185, Kinley Johnson from North Carolina. Our Team Reasons Awards. Top 10 teams will be receiving ribbons from the Arabian Horse Association. Our high team, also a plaque from Extension Horses. In 10th place, Oregon. Ninth place, Pennsylvania. In 8th place, Michigan. In 7th place, our team from New York. Sixth place goes to Minnesota. Fifth place, the team from Massachusetts. Fourth place, our team from Ohio. Our top 3 teams all broke the 500 mark in terms of score with 506. Our team from Virginia in third place. In second place with a score of 525, Tennessee. And our overall high team in reasons with a score of 526, North Carolina. Before I announce our overall placings, I want to remind our coaches that with us moving to our judging card and Scantron system this year, your results will be available later this afternoon on judging card around noon. So not too much longer from now. You'll go to judgingcard.com. When you look at contest results on that website, you can even do it from your phone. You can look for this contest, the name of this contest, click on that, and all of the scores will be available in various formats. You can look at them in several ways and even print them out if you'd like to do so from there. So you'll have all of the scores for the entirety of the contest at your fingertips in a very short while. So without further ado, high individuals overall, top 10 individuals, please everyone go get your picture taken. They will be receiving ribbons and plaques from Extension Horses and the Arabian Horse Association. The reserve individual receives a trophy from the Arabian Horse Association, and our high individual will be receiving a trophy from the American Quarter Horse Association, as well as a 5 sponsored by the Arabian Horse Association. The Arabians are very good to us in this contest. In 10th place, ties broken on reasons and our overall scores. From Maryland, Emma Hutchinson with a score of 528. In 9th place, from Pennsylvania, Annabelle Ewing. In 8th place, from Oregon, Maya Smith. In 7th place, from Virginia, Sierra Weimer. In 6th place, from New York, Tess Bergfjord. Fifth place goes to Allison McCannon from Massachusetts. Fourth place from North Carolina, Addison Taylor. Third place, from North Carolina, Kinley Johnson. Second place with a score of 551, from Virginia, Casey Feltz. Our high individual overall with a score of 553, from Tennessee, Piper Allen. Now, I know this part can get a little tricky because we have some folks that are getting pictures taken and others that are coming back and forth, but we'll be doing our top 10 teams overall. Our top 10 teams receive ribbons and plaques from the Arabian Horse Association. Our reserve team receives a trophy from the North American International Livestock Expo and awards from Extension Horses. Our high team receives a traveling trophy from the American Paint Horse Association. Y'all got to bring that back next year. A plaque to each member and coach from the North American. So thank you again to all of those sponsors. We would like our top 2 teams, our champion and reserve team, to please get pictures taken. Okay. Top teams overall. In 10th place, Minnesota. They had a score of 1,523 points. In 9th place, with a score of 1,530 points, Maryland. In 8th place, with a score of 1,539 points, Ohio. In 7th place, with a score of 1,543 points, Oregon. In 6th place, with a score of 1,549 points, our team from Pennsylvania. In 5th place, with 1,567 points, New York. In 4th place, with 1,570 points, our team from Massachusetts. Third place, with 1,594 points, Tennessee. Our reserve overall team, again, receiving that trophy and awards from the trophy from North American, awards from Extension Horses. Please go get your picture taken. With 1,612 points, Virginia. So much loot, so much loot. And our high team overall for the entire contest with 1,619 points, our team from North Carolina. Again, thank you all who helped put on that judging contest. It definitely takes a village every year to make that particular contest happen, and we appreciate everyone's efforts. Don't leave yet. Elena has a few more things that she has to make sure she tells you before you get out of here. Yes. Okay, the first one is we cannot do this without our sponsors, and you guys got some information. I know you wrote some thank you notes, but heartfelt thank yous of like really what this meant to you goes a long way. Remember, if you did get a
award that you need a box for, it's right across the hall. Please grab the one that is labeled for. And we thank you so much and have safe travels home. Hey, Oregon, if anybody from Oregon is able to maybe take